This is going to be the vanilla one. I can already tell this one already looks more simple.
It literally fits on half a page, save the flavor text. So yeah, it's
Masters of Mind Magic. They use their psionic powers for all matters of the mind, whether they bolster the mental defense of allies or probe the thoughts of others undetected. Okay, we know what this is going to be. They are going to get Bane, Command, Detect Thoughts, Mind Spike, Counterspell, Speak with Plants, Compulsion, Confusion, Awaken. Awaken's funny on there.
Yeah, command with no verbal components as well. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're just like speaking it to their fucking brain. Modify memory. Okay, yeah, this is what 99% of people think of whenever they think of a psychic. Yeah. When you cast Detect Thoughts, you can expend 2. Do what?
No one's going to know, because command I don't think has verbal somatic components, so no one's going to know you commanded them. You're going to command someone to, I don't know, do a spin, and they're just going to do a spin, and no one's going to know why.
I'm just neurodivergent, all right? I'm just going to I'm just going to...
I need this right now, okay? Like
just let me have this.
Just let me spin.
I just want to spin, bro.
Okay.
The voices.
Sorry, my phone is going off.
The voices are telling me to spin.
When you cast Detect Thoughts, you can expend 2 psionic energy dice to modify the spell. So the spell doesn't require spell components or concentration, and the target does not know you're probing its mind if it fails its wisdom saving throw.
That's pretty cool.
It's there.
Okay, that's good.
Telepathy with a range of 10 feet. When you expend the psionic energy die as a part of using telepathic connection to increase the range of your telepathy for the duration of the effect, you can simultaneously contact a number of creatures equal to 1 plus a number rolled on the psionic energy die. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. While your defense mode is active, whenever you make a saving throw, you add 1d4 to the save. Okay. In addition, while your defense mode is active, you can extend this benefit to creatures. Oh, fuck.
It's an aura.
Oh, that's very fucking good.
Okay.
So you have a use for it. Okay.
I woke up now after hearing that. What the fuck?
And then
pretty good.
You add your intelligence modifier to the damage you deal with any psion cantrip. I'm not as impressed with this right here as I would have been with it on like Eldritch Blast, but like, okay.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. That in combination with this, very fucking good. That's very fucking
True
good.
Strike. That's more True Strike propaganda.
Yeah.
True Strikers in the chat going crazy.
But it feels like this really wants you to be more of a backliner.
Yeah.
But
really that like we're talking about how kind of shit the telepathic connection was. It's all come back together, and you know what? It's kind of justified the whole thing with that empowered defense man. That's pretty
I can see it now.
You see the vision.
Your telepathy increases to 30 feet. When you are a creature you can see within the range of your telepathy fails an ability check or misses with an attack roll, you can take a reaction to expend 1 psionic energy die, roll the die, and add the number rolled to the d20, potentially turning the failed check into a success or a miss to a hit. The psionic energy die is expended only if the check succeeds or the attack hits. That's very good. It's just flat out a great mechanic.
Flavor, but it's good.
I don't mind it because it feels like a psionic guide, but like, sure.
That's true. That's true. That's fair.
When you cast
the flavor of turning a miss into a hit. It's like you've already missed. Like you influencing their mind doesn't help that.
Yeah,
no, I guess it's before whatever.
You're giving them a little advice, you know. You're like, hey, bro, you should aim a little to the left.
Yeah, it's like a psionic like tactician, which is cool. When you cast Confusion, you can expend 4 psionic energy die to modify the spell so that the radius of the spell sphere becomes 30 feet. In addition, creatures under the effect of the spell roll 2d10s, and you choose which roll determines their behavior for the turns. Fuck!
Oh, you could fuck them over with that.
That's
okay.
Pretty cool.
Okay, I have one thing I would want to do with this though. I don't know if this would be too hard to shut down. But can I please expend another psionic energy die to roll an additional d10 per die spent? That would be cool. It would be ridiculous. It would be dumb, but like it's God damn, I love confusion for that table. That's so funny.
Strike them with the sphere of confusion.
Wait, you might not really need it because I think that they do a doubling of like it's like 1 to 2 is this, 3 to 4 is this, 5 to 6 is this. So like,
Yeah.
9 to 10 is they choose. 7 to 8 is attack a random creature and don't move. 2 to 6 is do nothing, and 1 is no action. No action. Move in a random direction. So,
I take back my
6.
suggestion. I take back my suggestion. That's fine. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Well,
Base increases the range too to 20, right? And then the higher level spell slot also increases by 5 for every slot above 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
So
yeah,
that's cool.
So I'm gonna say something real quick. All right, look, I get it, people. To the crusty fucks who are going to be like, yeah, but it's D&D and it's supporting Wizards of the Coast. Look, I'm going to say, like, I've got to be impartial whenever I'm giving critique. I can't just be like, hey, because this is cool, but because it's from Wizards of the Coast, I have to say it sucks. That's not what a reviewer does. Okay, so like, if something comes along and I'm like, all right, this is going to be sick, and then you get in my comments and then you go like, oh, you're simping for D&D again. You clearly don't know my fucking resume, number one. Number two, like, dude, you got to get real with it. Like, this is we're talking about a thing. If you don't like it, stop watching the content. So, what I'm going to say here, this is probably the strongest UA I've seen them release.
In a long time.
In a very fucking long time.
Yeah,
This is the first time I've been excited over a 5e content drop in a while.
Yeah.
Probably like ever, honestly.
I was not expecting the base class to be this well put together. I was definitely not expecting the subclasses to come out fucking swinging like this.
The first one, especially when WotC, whoever works at WotC now, whoever thought of that subclass and was like, hey, it'd be a cool idea for inspiration for a Psion prototype. Keep them on your team, because that was wild to read through. This was like genuinely entertaining. Like every feature we're going down, I'm just like mouth agape looking at this like, what the hell? This is so cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, this is very well put together. I'm impressed with it. There could be some cleanup. Some of this stuff is a little bit underwhelming. But this, guys, there's so much more hit than miss in this thing. Do I think that this is post Crawford leaving? No.
No, this has been cooking for a while, obviously.
Yeah, this is using mechanics that Crawford made, like the psionic energy die. That was him and Mike Merles. So like they had their fingers in this.
I think Mills was gone because the energy dice come from Tasha's. I think he was.
Oh, that's true.
No, that was no, but he came up with it for the UA for like the release. Yeah,
I forgot about that one.
It was in the Psion before all the 2020, 2019 controversy. So yeah, I mean, it started out. It was a slightly different mechanic, but it was basically that. So this is, again, guys, like this is solid. I think that there's a lot of fun ideas in here. I think that this is actually, I'm a bit reserved on saying that something is just like ready to go, but like they could hit print on a lot of this.
100%. Yeah. I reckon this is like the sort of the exact kind of state you want a UA to be releasing in, where it literally just needs the sort of public's eye kind of editing pass of, hey, you missed this hyper specific interaction that you might want to address.
This needs to go through the Munchkin field. Like they need to have the Munchkins hit it with the optimizer bats and see what happens, but generally this is like, I'm very impressed. Just
I like with the wild talent feats, you can have one. You can only have one.
I like that a lot.
Oh, you can only have one
ever? Look at them, by the way, Taron?
No, because I actually also have to get on to doing the consult stream. But I will say, cool, that's fun. So you have to pick one that is special. And like, this is a thing that I have and will not change.
Yeah.
Cryokinesis. Thank you. God, I love the idea of like, wait, is pyrokinesis in here? Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Yes.
There you go. You can play carry. They hit it. Look, guys, they fucking hit it. This is great. I haven't even looked at these mechanics in here. I'm just gonna say they did their research. They got the pop culture references. This is gonna do the things that they want it to do. I know that this is gonna need a cleanup and an editing pass. But I will say, yes, I am genuinely thinking that this is coming out fucking singing right now.
This is in a much better state than even current release Artificer.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
Wait, did that release?
Well, like through the well, not the 2024 version, right? That one's not out yet.
Oh,
That
okay,
one's in
okay.
the new book, right? The new Eberron book.
It's in like in a couple of months, I think.
Yeah, I remember seeing. I got some ads on D&D Beyond about that one coming out. I mean the last cycle.
The
Artificer that they
2014 release Artificer.
Yeah. The one that, what was it? Not the Eberron like Rising of the Last War, but the one that came out in Tasha's, right?
Yeah.
It was like slightly adapted. I don't think they changed much. They just added armor and made a few adjustments. It's mostly the same, I think. Anyway, I might be misremembering.
And then they added some stuff to its spell list, if I recall, and then like they added some things to like its crafting.
I guess that would have been all the Tasha spells and probably a few other bits and pieces. Yeah,
Gotcha.
almost certainly right.
Yeah. It's I am very, very impressed with this. So kudos to Watsy. If someone wants to get mad at me because they stick the Pinkertons on somebody, 2 years ago, look, like, I don't know, dude, like, find something to be happy about is where I would kind of go in that route. Because I think a lot of this community, not specifically my community, some people in my community, but this community could use a little bit of like stuff to be like happy about for a second. Because the last couple of years it kind of sucked.